first of all, congratulations on the last number one that you had. May you have many, many more after this. Congratulations. It's very nicely done.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. It's always good to, when you have one of those songs that goes number one, it's definitely something that, we don't take for granted, man. It's always good when that happens, and you never know how many of those you're gonna get or how many more of those you're gonna get. So it's always cool when we get the call that we had another one.
Hey, take it a line at a time. Hey, listen, we got some folks that are waiting to talk to you. John Citron is going to start out with us. He wants to talk to you about something I know it's close to your heart besides music, and that is hunting. So, John, say hello to Jason, and what's your question?
How you doing, Jason?
Hey, what's up, man?
So, you and Luke Bryan, co-owners of Buck Commander, Willie Roberts, a couple other. Who's the better hunter?
Out of who? Me and Luke?
Out of all of you guys.
Ooh.
I would say out of everybody, in all honesty, probably the best hunter we got is probably Roachy, Adam LaRoche.
Adam?
Yeah, he's the best bow hunter for sure.
What about you and Luke?
He sucks with a rifle, but he's good with a bow.
Honesty out of you.
I don't know. Out of me and Luke, I don't know. I mean, you could probably go watch Buck Commander footage and see for yourself on that. But I don't know. I mean, I'll say this: when I first started hunting with a bow, it was,
That's real.
I had a lot to learn for sure. But I feel like now I'm pretty solid with a bow. And I actually don't even like to hunt with a rifle anymore. I used to go use muzzleloader and all that stuff. Now I'm strictly just bow hunt.
Very nice. Have you gotten anything yet this year, or are you done?
No, I haven't this year. I'm actually going to, speaking of Buck Commander, we're going to Kansas, Missouri, and all that here in the next few weeks to film a lot of the stuff for Buck Commander. So I'm going to go. Hopefully, I'll get back to you. When I get back from that trip, hopefully I'll have something for you, Sony.
Good. I won't starve this winter.
That's right.
Jamie Schaefer's got a question for you that's going to take you way back, Jason. Jamie, what's your question for Jason?
Hi, Jason. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing? You look like you're doing it right out there. You got the fire going.
So cheers. We have a whole bunch of teachers here, and we're wondering what teacher, if there's a teacher that influenced your life. Do you remember who it was?
I think for me, more so than teachers, it was probably coaches. Playing sports my whole life growing up, it was like, baseball coaches and guys like that who I was, I played ball for, and obviously, kind of had that player coach relationship with, but they were also guys that I could go and talk to if something was going on, and they would sit down and kind of treat you like, all right, well, you're a friend at that point, and so to me, it was probably more my coaches.
Good.
We have some coaches here too.
Yeah, well,
yes,
you guys are more important than you know back there.
Let's get out there, people. All right, stay warm, guys. Kim Adams is with us, Jason, and your songs, you do your songs, and you wonder how they touch people, and that's exactly Kim's question. Kim,
when Dirt Road Anthem come out, my daughter was 4, knew every single word, had to replay it 900 times a day. What's your favorite song to perform?
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, my favorite songs to perform aren't necessarily always my favorite songs to sing, if that makes sense. Like, I mean, there's certain songs I feel like are, I can kind of show off vocally a little better than others. But those aren't necessarily the ones that I like to perform. So the ones I like to perform are the up-tempo things, She's Country and We Back, and, those kind of songs to me, Lights Come On. I mean, those are the songs that when you go into those songs, that's what people come to a show, I feel like, to hear is to, hear songs that make them want to get up out of their seat and have fun. And so obviously those are the ones that I like to play as well. So I know that during shows and things like that, you have to play ballads, and I feel like I actually sing those songs better, but they're not always my favorite ones to perform, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Good. This our Send Me Back Screen meet and greet with Jason Aldean, brought to you by our friends at White Claw. I'm holding it up. And of course,
Ah,
Duncan, Pittsburgh runs on Duncan. And Janine is going to join us with a question about balancing your home life and your performing life.
okay.
Janine, are you there?
I'm here. Hi, Jason. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I often wondered when you go on tour and you have a family, how do you what's life like?
Well, I mean, it's definitely I think for an artist, it's definitely a balance, and sometimes it takes a while to figure that balance out. Um, Being on the road stuff, man, it's hard on relationships. It's hard on families. I mean, it's just on kids. But I feel like too, it becomes kind of your new normal a little bit, because for me, it's like I leave on the bus every Wednesday night at 10 o'clock, and then I'm gone Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I'm home Sunday,
Wow.
usually Sunday about lunchtime. And that's just kind of the
Okay.
way it is. And luckily I'm in a position now to where, my wife and my two younger kids, we can pile them up on a bus and they can roll with me out on the road. And so I don't have to be away from them as much. It was a little different with my older two daughters, because, they were starting school and those kind of things when my career kind of took off. So it was a little different. They could kind of come out here and there during the summers, but they weren't really able to just come out and live on the bus with me full time, So I think now with the two babies, we've kind of tried to figure out a way to make it best for us and make it work for our family. And for everybody it's different, but and there's times where my wife wants to come out, and then she may say, hey, I don't want to go out this week. I'm going to keep the babies home, and, you go do your thing, and I'll see you when you get back. And, so it's just, I kind of leave that up to her when she wants to come out and when she wants to stay home. And whenever she wants to come, she comes.
I remember the first time you came to Y108 with Big Green Tractor, and we were immediately like, this guy's going to be a star. You could just see it. It was the video that you did for Big Green Tractor.
Well, I'm glad you knew it. I'm glad you knew that, Stoney, because I had no clue.
Oh, man, there was no question. Come on. Always a pleasure. Jason Aldean, our Send Me Back Screen meet and greet brought to you by White Claw and Duncan. Pittsburgh runs on Duncan, and we run on music from Jason Aldean. Thank you, brother.
You need to crack that White Claw open and slam it, Stoney. Let's go.
That would make for a good morning show.
Yes. That's what keeps you running, not that Duncan.
There you go, baby. I'm just reading the slogans, Be good, Jason. So good to see you again.
Hey, I appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all for having me. Always fun with y'all.
Always and anytime.